Hello. Is there anyone in here? Do we have anyone watching yet? I I'm doing a live stream for the first time in a very long time, so hopefully everything is viewable. Viewable. I think that's the right way to say it. I'm just checking. Yeah, it looks like we have some people. Let's see. Okay. Yep. So we're good to go. We're live. We have Roaring Kitty. It should be going on any time now. I want to play this for you because this is going to be pretty crazy. There's 500,000 people waiting for this. It was actually scheduled for 15 minutes ago. He's not on yet. If you're watching this in the future, maybe you already know what's happening. But Roaring Kitty coming back on the scene. Like I've said in the last few videos, this is going to be one of the most insane live streams that we've ever seen. So there's going to be a lot of volatility. Let's just pull up GME stock right now. Down 29%, down an extra 10% or so since Roaring Kitty's been delayed on the live stream here. I did want to cover some Bitcoin news too. I see some people saying just moved from his stream to yours. Appreciate that, Grant. But yeah, the other chat is insane. Like if you're trying to type anything in here, there's no point really. It moves up, and it was worse before too. It seems like some people are leaving the stream. Ooh, interesting. 15,000 people left since the top, but there is a lot going on right now in the broader market as well. We'll talk about Bitcoin a little bit. We'll talk about GME. If you guys like this, hit subscribe. If you're new to the channel, hit subscribe. This is like I said, I think this is the first live stream I've done in a year plus, which is kind of interesting. We also will go over some other stuff, like I said. So even if you don't love GME, but you're interested in Bitcoin, we'll be going through that. And at some point we'll have to just jump over to some other stuff because he's not posting anything here or he's not live. But yeah, hopefully he jumps on. I thought about it before. I was like, what if some short seller realized that they could push up the price of GME if they like hacked Roaring Kitty, hacked his YouTube, put this up, and then just the price shot up and then they short at the top. But I don't think that's what's happening. I could always be wrong, but it's just interesting to think what kind of manipulation could be happening here. Why is he late? All that kind of stuff. So it will be interesting. Not a big deal in my opinion. I don't hold any shares right now of GME, to be clear. But I have to watch this because this is, like I said, this is like the event of the year here, or the event of finance YouTube. So in the meantime, let's see if I can easily share something else. I want to share not just this tab. Let's see if I stop sharing this. Sorry, I have to remind myself how to do all this. If you guys have any questions too, feel free to leave them, and I will answer them. I'll do my best to answer them in the chat. Okay, let's see. If I share this, it'll be easier. Yeah, so I didn't have this pulled up. I was just still on the live stream. But like I said, GameStop down 28% today. They announced that they're doing a big share offering. Some people feel like they're getting screwed. Like as soon as the rally starts, they're being pushed back down by corporate trying to get some capital out of this pump. I get why some people would be pissed off because, it was at $60. It was at $60 overnight, and then it fell down all the way 50%, really, about 50%. This shows just since it opened, but it was up to $60, $62 before the market opened. So I get why some people are pissed off. I just made a video. I made a full video talking about how I think they should go to a Bitcoin standard. How cool would that be? By the way, if the live stream starts for some reason, it, let me know in the chat. But at this point, it sounds like there's nothing going on there. But I think they should go over to a Bitcoin standard. What if they took that $3 billion worth of shares and they did something accretive instead of just giving out bonuses, living out a little bit longer, this dying business, make it last a little bit longer. Instead of doing that, They went and bought Bitcoin. They did the MicroStrategy playbook and they went and bought Bitcoin. Then they started getting more debt and they basically transitioned it to being like a meme coin slash MSTR hybrid or meme stock MSTR hybrid. That could be interesting. I think that would make some ripples, right? That'd be crazy. But I think that would actually, like, if they want to do the best thing for the company and actually get this thing so that it wasn't a dying company, I think that would be maybe the best solution for them. Now, for anyone coming in too, we're waiting for the Roaring Kitty live stream. Nothing yet. He's losing some people watching though. He's up to 435,000 people waiting for this. It was supposed to start about 20 minutes ago. We'll play it as soon as it comes live. But in the meantime, we're going to talk about GME and Bitcoin. I think what happened today, though, with GME shows why you want to hold Bitcoin, why Bitcoin's important. Because after the market opened and this fell from 60 something dollars to $30, I think people realized that they're going to continue to be diluted, right? Like they're using this, GME is using this as an opportunity to cash up. They're issuing more shares, they're diluting. You know what can't do that? The only thing in the world that can't go and dilute and cause the price to fall down, it's Bitcoin. It's Bitcoin. So as much as Bitcoin's price goes up, it can't be made any more of. Right? People can't go over to Bitcoin and say, now that we're at 100, we're going to make twice as much Bitcoin for the next month and sell it on the open market. That's not how it goes. There's only so much. So no matter what the price goes to, no matter how many people are excited, there's only so much Bitcoin. And there's only so much that's going to hit the market every single day. We can model that out for the next 100 years. And I think that really what happened today shows why people would want Bitcoin. And it's not just GME. This happens with all different companies, all different tech companies, all different forms of assets from gold to real estate. This happens all over the place. By the way, before we talk about some Bitcoin news, because we will get to some Bitcoin news in just a second, especially if Roaring Kitty isn't going live here, I did want to mention, I know there's a link to Margex underneath the video in case you want to trade on leverage. You know, if you're a GME investor and you're like, wow, I don't mind the volatility, but it kind of sucks. Whenever I get pulled in, it goes down 50%. If you want to leverage trade and you understand what that is, you can try out Margex. There you can get started trading cryptocurrencies in just a few seconds. And they're doing this giant airdrop up to $5,000 worth of book of meme token. So you can get up to $5,000 just depending on how much you trade. Okay, now let's move over. Let's just check the stream. Still nothing. Yeah, 428,000 people waiting though. I mean, take a look at this. 82,000 likes. I'm not even sure if Mr. Beast went live, he'd get this many people watching at one time. Obviously, a lot of this is coming after the movie recently too, which I think got a lot more people interested. Like, I honestly didn't watch Roaring Kitty last bull run. I watched some other YouTubers that were talking about GME and AMC specifically, but not specifically Roaring Kitty. You know, don't hate me too much in the comments, but yeah. Okay, let's look at the chat and then I'll talk about some of the Bitcoin news. Okay, sorry, just scrolling up here. I wonder why he hasn't started yet. Yeah, who knows? Maybe he ate something wrong for breakfast or something that's upsetting his stomach. But it's probably, I don't know. Maybe I thought maybe the first few minutes were to create hype or to get people interested, to get people in to start watching. But now at this point, you know, it's obviously half an hour late, just about half an hour late. Something else is going on. Maybe something's wrong with his streaming software. I don't know. But I bet he's rushing around right now. I know I'd be stressed out. I get stressed out even just setting up like this live stream because I haven't done it in a while. And I've done a live stream more recently than he's done a live stream. But yeah, it's just different compared to filming a YouTube video. Oh, okay. Okay. We'll have to get to Bitcoin afterwards. It looks like 20 seconds left. I'm going to try to make sure that the volume's okay for you guys. And yeah, we'll have to test it out, but it should be good. Let's see. 10 seconds left. You can feel the pressure. I was gonna watch this on our big TV, but I thought, no, I need to like have the charts pulled up, and they have multiple screens for this. Let me know if you can hear well. Oh, let me know if you can hear this. I just put it on my phone and I couldn't hear it very well. Can't hear anything. Huh, this might help. One sec. Try this. Can you hear this? It's weird. The sound is weird. 626K. Okay, the sound is really weird, like in the actual video. Oh, he's dying or something? Can you hear now? Let me know.
Oh shit. Am I okay? Oh shit. Oh, that was a close call. I'm gonna get my shit set up there. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Doesn't seem too stressed.
Help. Send help. Send help. Can y'all hear me right now? I kind of forget how to do this. I kind of tested it. Can you hear me? I can't keep up with this chat. You can hear me? Yeah. Okay. I mean, I can't read this chat. The chat. Oh, you can hear me. Oh, excellent. I had to dust this shit off to get this working. Oh, you brought me back to life with the chat. It's like the oh shit. I'm alive. Kinda. What's up, everybody? I'm looking around. I think they feel like it's working, but I haven't done it in so long. I think it's working. I see you can hear me. It looks like it's going okay. So I think we can get Sorry, I'm legit looking at the chat here just to see. Okay, all right, I think it's working. I think it's working. Honestly, I can't believe that shit. I thought for sure I'd fuck it up somehow. Welcome everybody. Happy Friday. Oh shit, I didn't even pour the beer yet, but that's okay. I got a beer. You know, I know it's the middle of the afternoon here, but right, it's Friday. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. It's not 5 o'clock here, but it's about to be. Oh shit! Wait, do I gotta wear this shit the whole time? I don't think there's no YouTube rules like whatever your drip is when you start, you got to keep rocking that. I'm pretty sure there's no way that's a rule. I mean, I'll keep it up for now because
seems in good spirits.
Cheers, everybody! Let's go. Oh shit! Look at this. It's going up. I can say that, right? Can I say that? Can I say it's going up? Is that okay? Look at this. I can't keep that getting over. I think I can say that. Cheers. Crazy stuff going on these days, huh? Crazy stuff. Can you believe it's me? Can you believe it? Because it kind of looks like a lot of people don't. So I figured I'd pop in here, say what's up, everybody. I hope everyone's doing good. I know it's not the usual time of the stream, but figured I'd see what's going on, check in, how everyone's doing. No real game plan here. Just wanted to hop in, see what's popping.
No.
Damn. Yo, there's mad heads in here. God damn. All right. Okay, yeah. So I hope everyone's doing well. It's been a few years now. I hope y'all are good. We've been doing okay here, hanging in there. This, you may not, I mean, I was just messing around with this. This isn't a real bandage. This isn't a real, what do you call this? A splint? Is that the word? It's not real. I'm messing around right now. I'm messing around. Okay. So other than this, we're doing okay here, right? It's been a crazy, well, first, I mean, it's been a crazy few years, right? It's been a crazy couple of months too. Oh shit. Yeah, bonkers. I wanted to, oh, here, let me just close. Ooh. It's pretty good to be back, you know? I kind of forgot. You kind of forget what it feels like after it's been so long. Huh? I hope, before I get started here, I feel like, was it Ocean's 12? Like, how many espressos do you have? 5. That's me right now, you know? But now you got to make the switch. You know, you do the little pre-gaming. You do the pre-gaming action, which in my case might be some coffee or some espresso or something. But I think it's time to make a switch, all right? So, I mean, I don't know what type of beer you think I'd be going for today, but, I mean, maybe this isn't the right day to do it. I mean, I hope, can I do this? Can I show this? Oh, you can't see it? You can't see it? Oh, can you guess what beer that is? Can you guess? That's a hint that you can't see it. Oh, I should have tested that. Whoops.
Something green.
Oh, shit. Let's see if you... Oh, you see it? Oh, they see it. I mean, I'm not caught up with the chat, but at least I can see y'all scrolling through there. Green. It's green. It's green. Because... All right, so it's green, right? But go Celtics, all right? Go Celtics. We won last night, all right? I'm pulling for them. I guess it's not a green day here, right? But this is the finals, baby. To start off the series with that shit, come on, let's pour this. Let's start it off right. Like I said, 5 o'clock somewhere. It's 5 o'clock. Oh, Carlsberg is actually a good guess. That's actually a good guess. That's a green one too. Rolling Rock. Go Celtics. Let's go. See, I can't keep up with the chat, but I can look over. Sorry, I'm new to a lot of people being here, right? I just look, but at least I can catch some of your things. All right, let's pour this in here. My buddy, oh, can you see this if I pour it all the way in there? I should have showed you before I poured this shit. My buddy hooked me up with some. Oh, you can't see it. Oh, you can't see it. Maybe when the head pops up. Hold on. Let me just pull that up here, huh?
This guy has 100,000 people's financial lives in his hands right now. I'm doing it with one hand. Also, I'm sorry. I mean, I was late, but you try starting a stream rocking this. You know, I mean, I'm trying to do it opposite here. Right? Sorry about that.
All right. Now for real though. I think I gotta take this off. It's messing with my head. I feel like I'm actually injured or something. How do I do that? All right, let's do that. Whew. Whew. All right, let's pop that off. Whew. Oh shit, it's stuck to my hair. Shit. Okay. Let me pop that over there. It's getting kind of warm in here too. But I mean, now you know I was just messing around. I don't need this ice pack. I got this ice pack just in case. I mean, it is getting a little bit warm. But again, I was just messing around. I don't actually need this. But if I get too hot, let's hope the beer cools me down. Yeah. So what's up, everybody? I gotta be. Do I have to be careful what I say here? I'm not really sure. I don't know. But I did want to hop on the stream here. I mean, some of you have seen. I've been back, kind of active for a few months. But I did want to. Hey, let me just do this.
The stream is breaking YouTube right here.
Figured I'd check in. This is me, by the way. I see a lot of question marks. Oh, is he back? Is it someone else? I mean, can you tell? Can you tell it's me now? I mean, what weirdo spends their free time working on memes? You know, like, is someone else? Is someone else doing that? You know, I own it. I own it. That's okay. But no, hey, this is me. I'm not AI either. Or am I AI? Ooh, I could be these days. You know, I see it's changed a lot these past few years. But no, this is me. I wanted to pop in here, be like, yo, what's up? Say what's up. I guess remind everybody that this is me, that I'm the one active on my accounts, of course. What else to say here? I see a lot of the stuff out there. I'm just like, what the hell? What else? Oh, these are the accounts I'm showing, and my positions are mine. You know, it's like, those are my positions. I'm not working with anybody else. I'm not working with hedge funds. Like, it's like the same stuff as last time. So it's kind of interesting to see that stuff. So I'm like, all right, I gotta hop on a stream and just remind people, you know. And then what else? Like, I'm not an institutional investor, you know. I'm not all this other stuff, and I am definitely not Paul Dano. All right. I don't know if you thought you were going to tune in today. It was going to be like Paul Dano on here, but I'm not Paul Dano. Okay. And actually, I got to be honest here. I still haven't seen that movie. I haven't seen it. I've seen some clips, but I still haven't seen that movie. But no, I'm not Paul Dano. I'm not Paul Dano either. So I'm sorry to disappoint if that's what you were tuning in to see. Oh no, I'm causing it to go down. I need a button that, like, I press the button and it ejects me from this. If the price is going down, or if I say something, oh boy, just press the button and get me out. But it is what it is. What am I gonna do? Yeah, so I just wanted to check in with you folks, remind you all that stuff, let you know that it's me, say what's up.
I'll explain why the price is going down later.
And yeah, so I mean, can I talk about GameStop? What can I say about GameStop? I mean, the funny thing is that I have a lot of the same feelings about everything. You know, it's I've talked a lot about GameStop and how I feel about the situation and all that. And I thought I wanted to hop on and kind of reiterate a lot of my viewpoints that I had previously. And yeah, I think, if you remember my previous thoughts on the company and the opportunity, there was kind of like a two-part thesis to it. And that second part of the thesis is a reinvention of the business model, or a transformation, whatever you want to call it. And I just, to remind people who, if you haven't seen my materials, is that we're in that second part of it here, where it's less about, I see over the past couple of years, I see an overemphasis on like that legacy business. And it's just, there's no it matters. It's not that it doesn't matter, of course, but they're in the transformation stage here. And what could they transform into? You know what I mean? There's a lot of question marks about that.
Bitcoin holding company.
But essentially it becomes, at this stage of that second part of the analysis, this transformation part, it becomes a bet on the management, you know, in particular, of course, Ryan fucking Cohen. You know what I'm saying? Ryan Cohen and his crew. And that's what folks are should be focused on. You know what I mean? And that's probably going to be an ongoing debate as to how people feel about him, whether he can successfully transform that business. And those are great discussions. And those are good discussions that need to be had. And so when I look at the situation, though, and I'm kind of going to be echoing some of the thoughts that I had previously, is that I feel like I see enough where I believe this guy might be able to do it, right? That's not a guarantee. This is the same thing as before. I mean, I'm not promising anything, but over the long term here, I think he seems like the type of guy. He seems like he has those characteristics, and the way he approaches this seems like he might be able to do this. But again, that's not a guarantee. This is kind of like, it's kind of based on feel. You've heard me say that, right? And so I have that feeling. I have this feeling, and I'm like, all right, let me reiterate some of these feelings that I have. But it remains to be seen, and you should keep your eye on stuff too. Reserve the right to change your mind about stuff, just like I do. Don't follow anyone blindly. Nothing on this stream is advice. Hopefully you all know that, right? This is the same thing. But like when I have a feeling about that, it's like, all right, well, let me share it. I could be wrong about stuff, but I think, all right, let's talk about it. And I don't know. I think he has the characteristics that he could do this. In particular, I think we can all agree GameStop finds itself in a very unique situation, just like it did last time, right? Not just in the gaming space per se, but you have a company where you actually have so many people rooting for it, right? They're rooting for it to work out, myself included. How often does that happen, that folks like really want it to work out? And it's a highly unusual position, and it's so unusual. The way you manage that situation is you gotta manage it the right way. And honestly, the way he seems to be doing it, I think he's from a distance here, right? I have no idea, but I put myself in his shoes, and I think he's kind of seems to be taking the right approach, given this very unique situation that he finds himself, that the company finds itself in. You have a lot of investors kind of following what's happening, kind of wanting it to work out. You know what I say? That's very unusual. It's a very unusual situation. And I don't know if there's not too much precedent for it. You see it with some other companies, especially when the CEOs or the managers are just so heavily investing themselves in the business, investing themselves in the turnaround. And there's some managers out there who are somewhat similar. So I see it in Cohen. So that I think that he has the type of he seems to be doing the right things. And I know the question marks will be, well, what has he done? What is he doing? What's the plan? Those are fair questions. But do you really think he's been doing nothing, or that GameStop hasn't been strategizing, testing some things here and there, and how to move forward? I think that's pretty ridiculous. I think we've seen enough, in particular from him, to be honest. I think we've seen enough from him to think he's got a good head on his shoulders, and again, we haven't seen anything. It's speculation. You can argue that, but honestly, the way he seems to be handling this, and we don't know a plan, and that's fair. But boy, you're right-sizing the ship. You see even the legacy business cutting costs, trying to stabilize some cash flows, just try to stabilize that legacy business. But now it's all about the transformation. And that cash pile is growing. It seems to be growing. Will they raise more money? We'll see.
Buy
I don't know.
Bitcoin
I
with
mean,
it.
I see it. But I think if you just change one factor, and that's that you don't think Ryan Cohen is a doofus, all right? If you don't think he's a doofus and he's not a fool, if you don't think that, and all of a sudden, suddenly they're sitting on billions of dollars in cash, right? And you actually think not only is he not a doofus, but he's extremely talented in that he has the capability to turn this around. Even if you don't agree with that, right? Even if you don't believe it, that's fine. If you just pause for a moment and think about that, I think it really changes your mindset, and that becomes the bet. That becomes the bet, and I don't know. It's going to be a debate, but as time passes, you'll see more. That's the thing. I think some people say, "Oh, a lot of time has passed. We ain't seen shit," and that's fair too. But again, I think because of the uniqueness of the situation, I think generally in this type of game, being quiet, working on stuff behind the scenes. And thinking about what you're going to do could be a good approach. That's not the end all be all, right? We'll see where it goes from there, but it's a good starting point. And I personally don't think 3 years is too long in this case. 5 years, 10 years, all right. Like if we all wait 5 years, 10 years, and it's like, all right, we're going to be going into the pet rock business. Come on. Reserve the right to change your mind, just like I do. That's how you should approach this. But in this case, right, the absence of evidence is not evidence of absence. And it seems like people are quick to be like, oh, well, they haven't announced anything. The legacy business is struggling. Therefore, it's over. You know what I mean? I think that's just kind of silly, just because I think it could be, it's just not proof of anything. Now, again, they start selling some pet rocks, you know, all right, oh, okay, let's revisit this. But right now there's some uncertainty about it, and it becomes a bet on management. And you'll see that this is a thing in financial markets. It's unusual that it's a public company, but if you're dealing with like a venture capital opportunity or a startup company, this is often how it works, where you may have an idea, or you might have a management team that you believe on, and that tends to be what you'll focus on. And do they seem like they have the right skill set to pull it off? That's the focus. I mean, that's what I mean. This is not unusual in financial markets generally. What might be unusual is that this is a public company, right? And that you have non-institutional investors. You have non-institutional investors who are like making the case for it. That's highly unusual. But it's not unusual in financial markets. It's a little bit different this time around, and so it's just an ongoing argument, discussion, and you won't really. No one knows for sure. I mean, especially me, right? You don't follow anything I do. You see all my disclaimers and stuff. Same thing. None of this is advice. I have an aggressive style. Blah blah blah. You know that stuff. But when you're dealing with these types of opportunities, right? I say it's unusual, but in financial, when you deal in these types of opportunities, you could lose it all. You could lose everything. They're highly speculative in nature. You should know that. These are very risky opportunities, and they are risky because there could be tremendous upside if it works out. But that's the balance, and that's why in those types of opportunities that I'm talking about, that's the trade-off. Big potential opportunities, or you could lose it all, and you kind of factor that into your analysis. And so. It's the same thing here, so it becomes kind of a bet on the team. And from what I've seen so far, I think I reserve
like
the
the
right
team.
to change my mind, as you should too. I'm a believer right now. Let's see,
Not
though.
me. I'm
3
saying he's saying
years. Let's see what happens from here. But I think with a significant amount of capital, I don't know. I think let's see where it goes from here. But that's kind of a reiteration of a lot of stuff I said in my last stream. There was two parts of the thesis. Then this part of the thesis, if you remember, I ascribed at the time. I'm like, well, we can't even discuss this. It was like the bottom of that Word document that I had. I was like, well, let's discuss this when it comes. Well, it came. That kind of first part worked out, and now it's a discussion about this other stuff. So, I mean, I'm probably, you know me, I'm rambling now at this point. I'm probably, let me put on pour that stuff. But that's I'm just reminding y'all that, you know, like that's gotta let's see where it goes from here. Well, hold on. Did I pour? All right, you can't pour it all. Can I get that? What's a drink? My buddy hooked me up. My buddy hooked me up with that. What's a drinking strategy, baby? What's your drinking strategy? Clearly. I mean, look at the impact I'm having here. Where's that button to eject me out of this? Cheers, everybody. Huh? What's a drinking strategy? Let's do this. All right.
Water over here.
Yeah. What now, though? What now? I mean, now what do we do? I mean, I kind of got some of that stuff out of the way.
Exercise the contracts.
I should. Like, should I do? What else? Let me get some.
Exercise the contract.
See that stuff there. Can I? Do I show? It's frozen again. It's frozen again. Can I? Let me chat. Can I do a portfolio reveal? I've never done that on the stream before. Can I do the portfolio reveal? Is that okay? I think I can. I don't think there's any
if he
issue
exercises
with that.
the options,
Yes.
It's going to be interesting.
I can do that. Okay. Well, those YouTube rules, you know what I'm saying? All right, let me just check. Let me just make sure this is legit, hunky dory. Oh, it's frozen right now. It's halted. I won't do it while it's halted. We'll wait till it's not halted. I think it's halted, right? Is my screen frozen? I think it's. Let's see if it starts moving again. It's kind of it's helpful that it just moves without refreshing the page. Oh, that's kind of nice. But yeah, I'll do that. I'll show you. These are the positions that is just like last time. The positions that I posted. Those are my only positions. There's no other positions. There's no other folks I'm working with. You know what I mean?
Bitcoin right now.
It's like pretty similar to last time.
Just
so
under 71.
No, those are my only positions. I mean, unless cash. Does cash count as a position? Well, you see that. But yeah, that's it. Those are my only positions. So Yeah, well, again, my aggressive style investing was almost certainly not suitable for y'all, right? I'll always say that. Risks are severe. You can lose everything. What I do is not a recommend. You know that because I've said this all this time. This is not. It's important to reiterate, though. It is. That's why I would do it in my streams previously too. You got to know that educational, just not an investing process, but also the risks involved. So I'll do that. I'll just show you. But you see some of those headlines this week? I mean, I see some of the headlines y'all see.
We'll talk after the stream is done too.
Man, some of the headlines. We probably all know about the same amount about this situation. You know what I mean? When based on that, like some of the headlines we see, I kind of see that stuff out there. I'm like, oh no. It reminds me of the Dark Knight. You post a couple of memes. You post a couple of screenshots and everyone loses their mind. It's like, no, man, chill. It's okay. So we're, as far as some of that stuff goes, navigating that, doing my best to navigate that. Chat's crazy. Oh, happy birthday. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much for the happy birthday wishes. Cheers, y'all. I appreciate that. Thank you. All right. Cheers, y'all. Early, is this an GameStop? Was this an early birthday gift from y'all? An early birthday gift of
down 36%.
Early earnings announcements and an offering. I guess. Cheers. I guess you wrap it up in a gift or some shit. Oh, thank you, chat. All right. I feel I can't. Oh, that's very. Thank you. Thank y'all so much. That's very nice of you. I kind of feel. I feel like I've been cosplaying as a streamer because I'm not used to having so many people on here. And like I'm saying, yo, chat, what up, chat? I mean, cheers to all the folks. We've had some good times over the years, right? Cheers to my YouTube crew, of course, my fellow Redditors, even on X now. What up, X? Cheers to the X crew too. I mean, so many people on social media. It's pretty cool. Like many of you, you grew up. Still birthday thoughts. Cheers. You grew up on kind of the internet, right? You grew up with the internet.
This is hilarious.
I feel like a lot of us are in the same boat on that. I think that it's a little bit of a connection that, not me, all of us, right? We all kind of have. It's a pretty unique generational type thing. But anyway, I have on the streaming front, I've never had a ton of followers. You see how many people? Oh, damn, I didn't. Holy shit, 600K. What up? Is that hair? Oh, yeah. Is it time for a haircut too? Oh, it's unhalted. Okay. How do I do this? All right, let me just test something. No, is it it's halted again? Is it? Is it not halted? I think it's halted again. It's halted. Everyone, you're beating me to it. I'm going to show it. I'm going to show it. I'm going to show it. Halts. Don't make me. Halted. Well, it's hard. I mean, this is, at least I'm up to, at least I'm up to date on the stream. It's like I don't know how long you're supposed to have in between messages so that I can kind of read it. I think I did like 2 minutes this time, but I really don't know what's appropriate. But record. Yeah, we got to see what happens from here. We got to see. But all right, we'll see when it gets unhalted. What else? What other stuff to touch on here?
If I remember right, the halts get longer too.
Get down over there.
This is interesting, but there's one other thing that could account for this.
Yo, shout out Brockton. I seen that. See, I'm going to see like bits and pieces. I'm sorry. This is probably how streams usually work. This is right. Shout out. Let's go. I shout out to so many folks. I've been talking about social media and friends and family. Shout out to so many people. I know for some folks, it's been a while since we touched base. And so this is an opportunity to say what up to everybody. Oh, damn.
He might not get a chance to even show his positions if he wants for it to be unhalted.
What else? It's still halted? Let me just check again. Still is. I'm trying to keep an eye on the chat here. It's good beer. It helps.
Maybe I should grab a beer too.
for the Celtics victory last night too. I mean, sorry
Might
if
be
you're
the play.
a big basketball fan here, but I mean, the green helps. The green, drinking the green during a game, I think does help. I think it does help. Oh, halts are 5 minutes. Oh, I didn't even realize how long they were. Yeah, 600K. I'm reading all this. Oh, I'm not reading all of it. Just check it in. Give me some prompts, you know, to roll in there. Oh, damn. So still going. I don't know. I wish I had. I don't. Well, this isn't really a traditional stream, I suppose, because a traditional stream we just be we're kind of just shooting the shit, checking in on stuff. Oh, the halts are due to the stream. Oh, movies. All right, let's go. Yeah, movies. Yeah, now we're talking. I mean, I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm not sure. I know probably a lot of people tuned in for different reasons. We're about to start talking about movies. Just random things. Yeah, I know. Well, you see. I hope y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed some of those memes. You know, you can see I worked a while on that, which is obviously extremely embarrassing, right? You think I don't know that? I know that, but I think it's kind of fun to work on them. I hope you think some of them are funny too. I think see that's the internet in me, right? Some of y'all know, like that's as a professional lurker. Now I get to share something like, oh, here's something that I worked on.
I have some thoughts on what's actually going on
been,
here too. By the way, we'll cover it towards the end.
So like, all right, let me share some of mine. Not just the memes, but kind of a lot of the stuff I do. It's fun to. It's just it can be fun. Although I see some people, right? I'll work on the memes and they're like, oh yeah, when they were like, oh, I'm not sure it's.
I would just have a pint.
Oh, look at those low quality edits, and I'm just like, oh, I'm like, oh no, today. I mean, I'm not a professional video editor or anything like that, but
that's good.
Oh, it hurts. I'm doing my best here. I'm trying to learn. I'm doing my best. So I'm always laughing at them. It's fine. I know they're not, but it's like oh snap! I'm trying my best. Was it unhalted? Let me check. Oh, all right. It's unhalted. All right.
Now.
I'm gonna do it. Don't try to do it. All right, let me bring it over here. I think it's fine if I bring this over. Let me check. Let me refresh. Oh, we got it. All right, I'm gonna bring it over. Don't hold it. There you go. All right, there you go. Is it on the chat there? There you go. All right. Cheers. Cheers. I got it up there. So those are my only positions. You know, as you know about me, I'll take.
I'm curious what he's going to do with those calls, though.
It's a true YOLO again, I suppose. I know there's some cash there. That's what I mean. It depends on your positions, but it's another YOLO again. You know what I'm saying? It's how I roll. So that's that there. But I seen those headlines. E-Trade. I see those headlines. I got to check. I'm checking in every day. I'll log in. I'm like, are my positions still there? Are they still there? Let me check. They're still there. Wait, they're still there. Okay, they're still there. I wasn't even like paying attention to the details. They're still there. But each morning I'm like, I don't know what's happening. So I go, all right, well, don't make me, but E-Trade, I'll do this with HTML. I'll do that. Don't make me remove it. I know how to do that. I'm just kidding though. I'm going to put it back.
Impressive.
We're good. Those positions are there. Those positions are there, but I'll do it. I'll remove it. Don't make me. Don't make me do it. Don't make me. I'll delete that from the HTML. I will. All right. Mr. Robot Hacker here. You know, I learned a thing or two and I know how to delete that. I don't want to do it, but I can. I'm just messing, people. Okay. It's still, I put it back. No, but see, I see those headlines too. Y'all see them. I see them. We're like, what the hell? I be waking it up. You know that meme too, where the guy wakes up and it's like all green. He's like, oh, he's squinting. He's like, oh, he's waking up looking. I feel like that's me in the morning some days. I'm waking up and I'm squinting. I'm seeing the stuff. I'm like, oh, what? I'm like, what the hell did I do, man? So that's where we're at right now. Oh, did it go down? Oh, is it halted again? Oh, it's halted. Well, that's where it was, right where that's where we're at the halt. See, I wait until the halt because if it's halted, it doesn't show the stuff. So it needs to be unhalted. I don't know why it does that. It just is. And so, yeah, there you go. There you go. That's where it is for now. That could go down. It's going down. It's going down. In general, educational advice here in general, not specific to games. But remember, with all investments, okay, especially
His daily loss is $250 million.
They go up, they go down. You can't explain that. They go up, they go down. You can't explain that. No, but you should be aware of the risks going into any position. But again, especially ones I deal in, because they tend to be extremely volatile. I like to think that I have a good sense of my thesis, but I get stuff wrong. I have historically. I will again in the future. Could be. It's always important for you to understand that, and I have to understand that too. And so, but I get a feeling. If I have this feeling, I act on it. And that's, I make that joke in one of my YouTube videos. It's based on feel, but it's like a confluence of factors. And the easiest way to just describe it is it's this feel that I have. And at the foundation, in this case, of my feeling, right, at the foundation of it is kind of that long-term outlook that this type of company has the prospects that it could work out well over the long term. And in the short term, we'll see. But in the long term, like that's like the foundation of it. So it's like a collection of things, and but always risks. But honestly, I mean, you think it's a joke. I guess it's a little bit of a joke because that's based on feel. Whoa, let's see. Where's my? Do we do that? I mean, do we have questions to ask it? I mean, I'm not only. Oh, someone beat me to the 8-ball. I just saw your chat. So you beat me to it. I just reached for it. I just grabbed it, but y'all beat me to it. I don't know what to ask it though. I don't know what to ask. Can I ask an 8-ball?
We'll go over the Bitcoin news after.
Can I? I feel like I can. I don't think that's problematic. Well, what's the date today? The 7th? Oh, can I do charts? Oh, so wait. Oh, before I do the 8-ball. Oh, well, can I show a chart? Can I analyze a chart? I feel like I can analyze a chart. You know, it's not a science. Can I look at the chart a little bit? Here, I'm gonna move this over. It's halted anyway. Check out that chart though, huh? Can I do charts real quick? Can I do charts? Y'all might have seen this too, but wasn't that kind of funny? Like it comes down to like right there. Look at that. Look at that line right there. It came down. Well, I don't feel like drawing it right now. I'm just gonna use this as the draw. Like you get that? Oh man, I'll draw it. Whatever. Do I have a lawyer in the room? No, but maybe I should. And I should give them control of that button. Get him out of there. Get him out of there. Don't say that. Don't eject him. Eject him. Where's that button that I can press? Sorry, I'm only going to catch some of these. I'm going to catch the ones that are going through there. Don't do it. Does the 8-ball constitute advice? Does it constitute advice? You know? Or, I mean, you play, you look at that. Oh, you see that one. You know what color that one is because you can't see it. Sorry, I'm jumping around here, but you know how my mind works. But was this one played today? Did someone play that and I didn't see it? It feels like someone might have played that. And I was like, oh, I missed that. But there's always that. Do I have any others? Oh, there's a couple. Those are the three. I feel like those are the three funniest ones, you know? All right, okay. Wait, where's it go? Oh, we'll do 8-ball. Well, hold on. Let me just get to the chart real quick. Wait, can I draw? Hold on. Let me see if I remember how to do this. Oh, I do. Right there. All right, look at that. Right at 10. Huh? Look at this. This is like jumping up and jumping down. It was like right there. This is all a test. But you see that, and then you see I'm going to do another one right there. I don't know. It's not a size, but you see that. That's bull. That chart was just bullish. You know, I feel like most technical analysts would agree with that. That doesn't mean something's going to automatically do something. Of course not. Technical analysis is wrong all the time. But it can be an indication of something. So you see that. I mean, no, we used to do charts. Back in the day. I think it can be fun. But anyway, I saw folks mentioning that. I had it open. I just wanted to check that out. But that's always fun. It's always fun to do. But you never know. It's always a test, educational. If it works, if it doesn't work, whatever. I always think that's funny. But all right, the 8-ball. The 8-ball. First of all, I need to sit though. Well, we need to figure out what we're going to ask. Honestly, I don't know. Can you do? Oh, let me see. Toss out some questions. Toss out some questions as to what we might ask. Oh, it's going down more. Oh no! See, technical analysis. See, it's going down more now.
Oh, sorry.
See, that's how ineffective it can be at times. Right? You even pull up a.
I have my phone playing it because it wouldn't go through the laptop.
Ugh, forget about it. Forget about it. Will we end green? All right, that's one. Exercising, that's one. Will Celtics win? That's a great one. A lot of good ones here. Damn, I don't know what the appropriate one is. Is today the day to do it? Is today the day to ask this something? It does seem like that. Like there's a lot of moving parts right here. Huh.
Will he convert his calls?
I don't know. Maybe today's not the day to do it.
Do it.
Should it be another day? I don't know. I don't know. It's down so much today. I don't know about ending. Oh, now it's going fast again.
I think he's going to do it. I think he's going to exercise the calls.
Because the question's got to be good. If all y'all remember, like the question is really, that's the important part. You got to get it. You got to get that question right. And I see a lot of good ideas here, but I'm not sure what might be best.
Oh, he wants it. He's teasing it. I hope you guys understand why.
I'm not going to do it now. I'm going to table this. Literally going to table it.
No.
For perhaps another time. I don't know.
He's teasing us.
I don't know. I need to think. I should have been thinking about what we might ask. But now I see so many different good options as to what the appropriate question could be. I'm not sure. Plus, I don't know if they've. I don't know. I don't think 8-ball constitutes advice, but let me double check. I want to double check on that just in case. Oh shit! No, do it now. Okay. Hope it still works. Oh, let me just, was it there? What is it? There it is. Okay, let me think. Keep going, keep them coming. Oh, I want to ask something. I know we often focus on price action, which is understandable. Like, is there a plan? Could you ask like a fundamental one? Is there a plan? It seems like that's a hot debate. It's a hot debate. Maybe they've been doing nothing. You know, I think that's so fun. I think it's unlikely. But that doesn't mean whatever plan or whatever they're going to do is going to work out. Of course, right? That don't mean that. But,
right, sorry.
Anyway, so maybe that would be a different thing. Where it's usually
0 shares.
Ooh.
But this is history. 600,000 people watching this.
So many good ones. I don't know.
He's just teasing us.
There's a nice easy one. What should we have for dinner? Oh. We'll wait. I'm going to wait. We'll wait. So we table it. So at least we got the discussion going. We got the discussion going as to what the question should be. We got the discussion going. Plant some seeds. Let's think about it. Oh no. I'm not saying any of the right things. I'm saying all the wrong things right now. Where's that eject button? It might be time. Am I okay? Oh, that would be. Am I okay? I don't know. I will say I'm probably not. I mean, I'm clearly. I'm clearly cuckoo. You know, clearly, right? I'm off. That should be apparent now. I think everyone. I think even the 8-ball would agree with that, right? But it's kind of fun. I think there's some other off people who feel like gives me a sense of comfort. Yeah, y'all are off too. Y'all are off too. We're off together. We're off together. You know, the crazy sticks together. Crazy sticks together in a way. Isn't there a sense of comfort in that? There is. I think, honestly, I joke, but I think there is. All right. I think, let's see. Well, watch this. Watch this. I think for now, we're going to end the stream. I think we're going to end the stream now.
I'll explain what happened.
Let's end it.
Or what's happening.
Let's restart it. All right, let's restart. Let's restart it.
I'll go through the Bitcoin news too.
Let's restart the stream. Oh man, what's it gonna do? All right. I just see it. Oh no, he doesn't got shit. Oh no. Oh, he's legit crazy. Oh no. Oh, we thought he wasn't crazy. That's your bad for thinking I'm all there. You know what I mean? Oh damn. That's your bad. I'm not. Is it halted? Oh, just saying that halted the stock. I'm sorry, but that's funny. That's funny. I don't know. I think it is. I think it is. All right. Okay. If that's the case, I think we're gonna end the stream now. We're gonna end it now, and let's see what happens. I know we'll end it now. I'm gonna do one. Let's do one final cheers. Thank you everybody for coming. I mean, this is awesome. Boy, this is you're a real streamer when you're like talking to the chat like that. Oh, I have a lot of respect for. I'm the real streamers, day in, day out, grinded and stuff like that. Obviously, I already had a lot of respect, but now seeing this and even doing all this stuff yourself, geez, I know people work with teams and stuff like that, and that's I get it, but just so much respect. But I'll cheers to y'all. I'll see y'all around. I'll see y'all around. Thank you for popping in. I appreciate it. It's just, whether there's 0 people or a lot, it's always, it's nice to have folks hanging out. You can hang out in person, you can hang out online, you can just, a lot of us, share thoughts and have a good time. And I think that's great. Cheers to y'all for now. Cheers. I think I got to chug now. It's, like I said, it's 5 o'clock now, 6 o'clock somewhere now. Oh shit! What's a drinking strategy, baby? I don't know. What's that? All right. Cheers to y'all. Thank you for coming by. We'll see what happens from here. I don't know. We'll see. Actually, I forget how to end this though. For real, I'm not even joking. I think I'm gonna press something there, and then. No, I do that. Okay, I'm going to do that. All right. Cheers to y'all. I'll see y'all around. Happy Friday. Have a nice night. Have a good weekend. I'll see y'all around. Adios.
Okay. Oh. I'm going to go through what happened.
Peace.
Okay. One moment here. Let me stop my screen here. And we'll go through it. Okay. I'll probably clip this up afterwards. But Roaring Kitty just went live and he's done streaming now. He had at the peak about 700,000 people watching, and he did give some interesting information. Some information a lot of people have been wondering about. He came on the stream wearing like a brace, headband, glasses, like he had just been beat up. but he's just joking around. So overall, he seemed like he was actually in a pretty good mood. It was interesting, right? He was joking around the entire time. It is, I mean, whether you like him or not, a lot of people were giving him a hard time for how he was presenting himself, the fact that GME went down, because it did go down during the live stream. It was maybe negative 28% when he started the stream, and it ended down 40%. But you have to give the man credit for being able to come on stream, see what 40-50 million dollars evaporate in value in front of his eyes while on the live stream, drinking a beer and joking about the stock. Right now, he did give his kind of fundamental bull case. He did talk about some other things that we'll go over, but you have to give the man credit. He watched $250 million float away today because GME is down so much. Now, what exactly did he go through? Well, he went live about 25 minutes late. And well, before I get into that, again, just to let you guys know, there is a link to Margex underneath the video. Of course, I like to talk about it because it's a place where you can trade cryptocurrency on leverage. They're also giving away up to $5,000 of meme coins right now, depending on how much you trade. Now, let's talk about what happened here. Okay, he played it off like there was no reason for the stream. Like he was just saying, hey, he had no plan. He was all beat up. He basically didn't say anything for the first 5 minutes of this stream. He talked about how it was hard to get in there, how, he kind of forgot how to even set up live streams and that kind of stuff. Then he did go through his reasoning behind being in GameStop right now. He did show off his portfolio, which we'll talk about here in a second. And there's something else that he said that was pretty interesting and something that I teased. So first of all, he did talk about his fundamental bull case on the stock. And basically, he still thinks it's undervalued. He thinks that the management team could do pretty well, could turn this company around. And they did do a big share offering here today. So they're going to have a lot of cash, or they announced a share offering. Now, he said he thought that they could pivot. Okay, so what are they going to pivot to? In my opinion, I feel like they should just go out and literally buy $3 billion worth of Bitcoin and kind of take the MicroStrategy approach. I think a lot of people would be interested in that. It would change the dynamic of the stock. They could go buy $3 billion worth of Bitcoin, continue to get cheap debt, continue to offer more shares, buy more Bitcoin, be accretive to shareholders instead of just bleeding the shareholders for whatever they're worth and whatever they're willing to put in the stock. Okay, that's my opinion. Now, he goes on to talk about his position. Let's see if I can actually pull it up. Let me just get to the right section. He kept on trying to show it, but there's a problem in that it doesn't show the positions apparently on E-Trade if the stock's halted. So let's see. Let me just present this here. Okay, entire screen. There we go. Okay, so hopefully you can see it now. Oh, one sec. Yeah, I think we're good now. Okay, so he shows this screen. Okay, so he's lost 174 million today at this point. It went down a little bit more, but he has $50 million worth of shares, $90 million worth of call options, $146 million of value overall. But this went down. It went down. It was close to $1 billion in the pre-market here today, or it should have been. He goes on to explain that these are only his positions, not anyone else helping him, no one giving him money, which is interesting. Adam Cochran, and this is something that I've also thought about too, but Adam Cochran brings up a good point. He said Roaring Kitty just confirmed the positions are his and not provided by any fund or partners, which means to enter these positions when he started at 50K, he had to have cashed out on people in the last cycle. That's fine, but something his fans need to realize. And how do we know that? Well, at the end of the movie, it talks about how he had about $50 million. You can go back through the numbers too. He had about $50 million worth of GME. Okay. Now he has $50 million worth of shares and $90 million worth of options. If you look at how much he's up or down overall, like he had to have significantly more money than that 50 million. And he still has 30 million in cash. Let's actually show, I think there's a different screen where it shows his cash. Maybe, yeah, it's somewhere in here, but it shows his cash as 30 million. There we go. Okay. So this is the updated version. He still had to have much more than that 50 million. So somehow he got his hands on multi tens of millions of dollars more somewhere he did this. How did he do it? It's unsure at this point, but he did it somehow. He got his hands on 30, 50. I haven't broken down the numbers, but originally when I did the numbers, I thought the cheapest price he could have gotten these shares for and the GME options for, like the cheapest ever, he would have to have about 80 million. So he would have had to sell some of his shares at some point, try to like make money in some other way. Now, maybe he made a lot of money from the movie. I still think it would be hard to come up with $30 million for selling the rights to your movie, right? Maybe he got a percentage of the profits, but that seems unlikely too, to get $30 million from it. So somehow he got the money. This is an interesting fact. You know, I said this after actually watching the movie, that watching the Dumb Money movie, it's on Netflix. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. It's hard to watch because people don't take profits in it. Okay. I'm sure there are some people that took GME profits, but they basically showcase a bunch of people investing in it, and a handful of them kind of lost their shirt. They didn't cash out when they could have had hundreds of thousands of dollars. It's hard to watch. So it really makes you want to take profits. Now, he goes on to talk about how they could pivot the business, as I said. At the end of the video, after showing this, let's scroll over. He kept on talking about this magic 8-ball that he was going to ask a question to. And he said to chat, like, tell him what to ask the 8-ball. And what chat continued to talk about was exercising his options. Okay, so what does that mean exactly? Well, he's got shares. He's got 5 million shares worth a significant amount of money. Let me scroll over to the updated version. So he's got shares worth, at the time of this recording, it'd be, I guess it would be less than this. It would be like 130 million or something like that. So he's got shares that are worth something in the $100 million plus range, but then he's got all these call options. Okay. The fact is, he has 120,000 call options. If you didn't know, there are people that buy these and people that sell these. If he wants to sell these early, there's got to be someone that buys them. Okay. He paid $5.60 for these. So he bought a significant amount of these. Now they're worth a lot of money. The fact is, there aren't going to be that many people that want to buy these. Okay. So he's going to have to offload these to someone. Someone's going to have to buy them. And this is interesting too. Okay. 120,000 options. So they're $5 per share, I believe. And if I remember right, it's been a little bit since I've traded options, but he's going to have to offload $160 million worth of options. The other thing that you could do is, instead of selling these, he could exercise them. He could basically use them to buy the underlying shares at $20 a piece. But keep in mind, let me pull out my calculator here. He has 120,000 shares. He would have to buy 12 million more shares of stock to exercise all these call options. At $20, that's $240 million worth of shares he has to buy. He has $30 million right now. Okay, so I'm not sure where he would get this extra money from unless he has another account. I think that's what everyone that's bullish on GME is thinking, that he's going to go exercise these. It's going to cause a panic. Market makers are going to have a hard time getting all these shares over to him. It's going to spike up the price. He's going to now become the owner of 17 million shares, which at today's price, let's just do the math on this. Let's say it even is at $28. That gives him $500 million worth of shares. Okay, the market cap is worth about $8 billion. So he's going to own what, 6%, 7% of the entire GameStop company. That is crazy. And a lot of people give him a hard time because he seems like he's just having a good time. He's not really focused. The fact is, you need to know what you're getting yourself into if you're investing in GameStop or buying GameStop, I should say. Like, this thing is volatile as hell. It goes from $17 one day to 30 the next, to 49 the next, to 39 to 27. Like, you have to realize that this is a game. It's a game. It's not serious investing, that you're investing for the long term, or that Roaring Kitty is only going to try to push this thing up. Like, he's okay playing the game a little bit. So he teased the 8ball. He teased the chat being able to ask when he was going to exercise his options, but he didn't do it today. Now, maybe that's a good idea. Maybe that's a good idea. If you want to catch market makers and hedge funds off guard, you tease that you're gonna exercise these options. You don't do it when everyone and their brother knows that you're gonna have a live stream. Oops, sorry. Reminder to make some barbecue. You don't do that when everyone and their brother knows that you're going to do a live stream for the last day and a half, or the last day. You do it at some random time. Maybe you go live like real quick. Next week he goes live. All of a sudden, no one knows it, but then he goes live and says, I'm exercising these. Bam. He just becomes the largest holder, one of the top holders of GameStop. It's interesting, right? It's very interesting to think about the game theory here. Now, again, in my opinion, the smartest thing for GameStop to do, go buy Bitcoin. Go buy Bitcoin with all this new money. Pivot your business over to a Bitcoin company. I think it would do quite well. Now, again, if you want to trade crypto, there's a link to Margex underneath the video where you can get up to $5,000 worth of book of meme. So definitely check that out. Now let's move on to some Bitcoin news. So we have a couple of videos that I posted already today, but we have continuous news coming out on Friday. Citibank changes the first Fed rate cut forecast to September from July. Okay. These change all the time, right? So it's pushed back a little bit. There were strong job numbers this morning that caused Bitcoin to go up and then go down. It's a joke. Okay. We had Bank of Canada cut rates this week. We had the European Central Bank, ECB, also cut rates. They have no idea when we're going to cut rates at this point. Now, the market can dial it in pretty well, but we don't know exactly. Okay. The fact is, it's a lot of it's based on Jerome Powell and what he's saying that week, or he even gets numbers sometimes early, in my opinion, and he kind of leaks some of the information with how he talks about the economy. So yes, Bitcoin's falling down just slightly here today, maybe on some other news too, who knows, but we continuously see very strong buying from the ETFs. We saw a couple interesting things earlier today as well, in the sense that Semler Scientific is buying more Bitcoin as a company. Miles DeShooter says, in my 6 years in crypto, I've never seen such a monumental shift in the market. From both a political and institutional perspective, things have taken a drastic change for the better. Let's go through some of this. First, let's look at some of the positive developments over the last few days. This week, we've seen the strongest positive Bitcoin ETF flows since launch. I'll have to cover this probably tomorrow, today's inflows, because we don't know them yet. But Tuesday, we saw 105 million. Wednesday, 887. Thursday, 488. I think this is off slightly because of his time zone. But Friday, 218 million. This is really Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So this is the highest weekly inflow since launch. And we still have 1 day left. Okay. Let's continue on down this list. So strong inflows, number one. 2, Robinhood acquired Bitstamp. A lot of this is stuff that we've talked about in various videos throughout the week, but I think it's important to cover them all in one. The longest running crypto exchange. This further solidifies their foray into the crypto world. So we see money flowing not just to Bitcoin, but to crypto related companies as well, which is positive. Some thoughts on this. Robinhood acquiring Bitstamp for $200 million is a steal. I said this too. These companies are printing money right now. Ooh, I'm not even showing the right screen. Let's change that. Okay, present, share screen. There we go. Okay. Robinhood acquiring Bitstamp for 200 million is a steal. Few thoughts. Bitstamp is the oldest active exchange, founded in 2011, surviving 13 years. They're printing money. Okay. I can see some of the results on the back end from different exchanges. They are making a ton of money, I'm sure, based on even coin, right? You can kind of get an idea for what these exchanges make. And they're, without even really going through the numbers, I think they'll probably make this 200 million back this bull run. Okay. It kind of surprised me that they sold for this amount. Let's continue. ECB and Bank of Canada cut rates for the first time in 4+ years. Okay. Even if there's some people saying that the Fed is going to push rate cuts back a little bit, the fact is other countries are starting to cut rates, which increases liquidity, which means that Bitcoin should move up because of that increased global liquidity. Binance also resumed, let me scroll back here. Binance also resumed MasterCard payments for crypto. Big payment providers are getting back on the bandwagon. Okay. You have more products to use. You can use your crypto to make payments. All in all, it was one of the more positive weeks for the crypto market, but things have been brewing for a lot longer than just this week. Here are some of the biggest developments over the last month. Okay. The ETH ETF was approved against all odds. It got rushed because something changed. Okay. We've also seen a massive political shift in regards to crypto, the biggest in a long time. It's crazy to think that a year ago we were in the midst of Operation Choke Point 2.0. It's funny, I even forgot about this. But yes, we had Choke Point 2.0. Everyone was talking about how the government was trying to cut off crypto. What a difference an election makes. Grayscale withdrawals, the Trojan horse ETH futures ETF. Congress votes to repeal SEC's SAB 121. Scroll all the way down. Okay, you can pause if you want. There's a lot here, but a massive month in terms of politics. Celebrities are launching meme coins. Many have called it a top signal, but I believe it's still a powerful way of onboarding new users into crypto. It just needs to be done in the right way. Okay, so despite the sell in May and go away being the common rhetoric a month ago, we've seen Bitcoin plus 11%, S&P plus 5%, at NASDAQ plus 6.5%, with Bitcoin now flirting around its all-time highs and equities heading into new highs. Remember, since 1950, the SPX has risen 77.8% during April, during the April 30 to October 31st period in election years. And the returns have been even stronger during Republican wins, if that is what's going to happen. Okay. So a lot has changed. If you want to dial in, this is the time to do it. Like, do not tune out for the summer. This summer is too important. Right now, we continue to see more and more companies adopting a Bitcoin standard as well, which is extremely bullish for Bitcoin. We're talking about companies that have real cash flows with revenues that are not correlated to Bitcoin and crypto. So unlike a stable coin or unlike a crypto exchange that uses some of their profits to buy Bitcoin, these companies will continuously buy the Bitcoin supply. Even when crypto's down, most likely they will continue to buy. And a lot of them have pivoted a good majority of their balance sheet or their entire strategy to buying more Bitcoin. So it is interesting. Let me know your thoughts on all this underneath the video. Again, you can check out Margex underneath the video in case you want to start trading. Let's go through some comments from the chat. Okay. Any questions here? Some people mad that it seems like a scam. Okay. GME specifically. Honestly, you got to know. You got to know that things like this can happen when there's something with so much volatility. I don't hold any shares. I wanted to watch this today because it was such like a pivotal thing. Like I could see even yesterday, there are 12,000 people waiting 24 hours before a live stream, and it only got crazier as time went on. So I wanted to tune in and see the carnage either to the upside or the downside, right? Let's see, down $1,000 on GME. What do I do? I mean, it's up to you. I can't make a decision for you. I do think that there's probably I think there's a plan, right? I mean, even if you thought Roaring Kitty was just joking around, the fact is he does have millions of dollars, hundreds of millions of dollars on the line, and he has his reputation on the line too. So I think he's probably got some plan here. Hedgie's trying to manipulate things right now. The demand is so high from retail and big guys like BlackRock. When the demand is high, then it can't just tank. Makes no sense. Some people are saying don't panic sell. What else? A lot of people talk about how they're down on GME. How does GME even exist? I haven't seen any of their stores for a couple of years. This guy's getting paid to dupe the masses. I'm not sure if you're talking about me. I don't hold a position in GME. But Roaring Kitty, I mean, he's literally getting paid for the stock going up, not from the company, but like via his own shares. But that's true of everyone, right? Let's see. Scrolling back up in chat to a couple minutes ago. Let me know if you guys have any questions about crypto. Otherwise, I'll probably wrap up the stream. Someone says, when you said Republican wins change the markets, what do you mean? I did not say that. There's something that was on this tweet thread that talked about how you get a certain return if Republicans win, or typically in an election year, if Republicans win, then the market does a little bit better. Getting a lot of base meme coins sent to my wallet. Huh, interesting. Be careful of those. When people send you free coins, sometimes they're scams. What kind of grass do I smoke? I do not know what you're talking about. People, this is funny though. People always think that I smoke. It's my eyes. Like when I smile, or when I'm tired, or just really all the time, my eyes get very slanty, and people think that I'm high all the time. I don't know why it is, but I saw a picture of myself from when I was like 8 or 9, and I had the same thing then. It's really weird, but I've had people tell me that since high school. But no, I don't smoke. Thoughts on president coins before elections? Interesting question. Okay, so there is one coin that I have that's a president coin. Full disclosure, I hold the token. It's called FJB. And this isn't supposed to be political from my perspective. I'm just here to make money, right? But it's interesting because I think everyone, maybe 5% people like Joe Biden, but 95% people don't like Joe Biden. It's just a question of whether you like Trump or not. But most people that are voting for Biden, I still think don't like Biden. So we have this FJB meme coin on Solana. I say we. There's a project called this, and I own a little bit of the token. I bought a little bit like a week ago, but they just announced they're going to go multi-chain once they hit 10 million in market cap. So yeah, I do have a bit of a vested interest in it because I do hold a bit of the token. But yeah, it will be interesting. It's like a $2.5 million market cap last time I looked, but I haven't looked in a couple days, so maybe it's changed a bit. But yeah, I think there's going to be some meme coin winners, whether you like it or not. Like there are already some meme coins that have moved up a lot, like Trump meme coin. So be interesting to see. Will Bitcoin go back up today? Impossible to know, but either you're worth more or you get to buy at a lower price. So either way, it's a win. Do you think Kitty's stream impacted the price of Bitcoin right now? Maybe. I mean, I think there are probably other factors that are really causing the price to move. But I mean, yeah, you get a lot of degens excited, or a lot of people that are excited about a certain event, and then it doesn't go as expected. Some people take some profits off the table, maybe. What is cash out price of Fifi? I don't know. FJB is worthless though, someone says. I mean, aren't all meme coins worthless unless people are willing to buy them? It's really about attention. Thoughts on China meme coins? Maybe China meme coins. Holy crap! Roaring Kitty is in this stream. No, probably not. It's probably a fake Roaring Kitty. That's probably going to ask you to how your trading is going. Any Margex beginner tutorial? Yeah, I have several of them on the channel. Just look up My Financial Friend Trading, and it should bring you to a couple different ones. Okay, thoughts on Sui? Honestly, I haven't looked at it in a while. I know it's bad. I'm really focused on Bitcoin these days. Bonk, 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 bonk. Bitcoin and BTH. What's BTH again? I can't even remember. It sounds so familiar. Bit Hotel? I don't know. BTC and BTH are long-term investments 10 years from now, life-changing cash. Do you got the credit to invest and wait is the real question. Yeah, I mean, it's interesting. It's the only thing that cannot be made more of if it becomes more valuable. Okay, is Zom a good buy? I haven't looked at Zom in years. When Bitcoin pump from Connor Kenny, is that the real Connor Kenny? There's no hat. There's no hat there. Bitcoin will pump as soon as you sell it. Just kidding. It's probably going to pump here. I think there's going to be a pump in the next couple weeks that maybe takes us to an all-time high. Now, that's not financial advice. That's just my feeling here. GME stabbed everyone in the back. Again, if they buy Bitcoin, it could be accretive. It could actually be a nice way of creating more shareholder value. $3 billion worth of Bitcoin could be interesting. Bitcoin Cash. Oh, that's so weird. I thought that was it, but then when I looked up BTH, it didn't come up as Bitcoin Cash. Yeah, it shows up Bit Hotel. Let's see, Bitcoin Cash ticker. BCH. Is that doing BTH? Okay. I think we're all good here. Yeah, cheers, Sarah. Sarah with all those beer signs. Let's do it. Cheers, everyone. Friday. Hope you're all having a good time today. I'll be making some more videos on what's happening in crypto, but how many different coins do I own? Good question. During the bear market, very few. Now during the bull, I added some more. Let me pull it up. So I have some really risky cryptos. I have significantly small amounts in. Let's put it that way. But I've accumulated more, and part of it is I do work in crypto, so I get paid in all different kinds of crypto sometimes. Looks like about 20, but I only have a handful that are more than 1% of my portfolio, less than 10 that are 1% or more of my portfolio. Beercoin, I told you. I think I held Beercoin at one point. I think I got given some Beercoin tokens. All right. I will see you all later. Thank you so much for jumping on the stream. We'll have to do this again, especially with the bull run on. It's way more fun to jump on live streams when there's some excitement and some people actually in the chat. Thank you so much. We'll see you in the next one. Again, there is that link underneath the video in case you want to start trading crypto. See you in the next one. Bye.